News at 9 o'clock. I am Khomotso Mapani. The headlines. Members of the BOTSWANA Democratic Party urged to trust and vote for the BDP. Mabule residents urged to apply for the recently launched Chema Fund. And in sports, 3 local netball players invited to participate in the Singapore Super League through Netball Super League International Player Program. Interpreting in sign language is Tapo Taposa. Good evening. President Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi encouraged members of the BOTSWANA Democratic Party to continue to trust and vote for the BDP, as it is the only party that has shown interest to serve their needs and develop the country. President Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi said this yesterday at a BDP star rally held in Good Hope, where 934 new members were welcomed to the BDP. Gilbert Mohorosi.
President Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi explained that so far the BOTSWANA Democratic Party BDP has shown that it's the only party in good standing with unity and strength to lead government, evidence with more new members coming into the party fold, hence inviting party members and the general public to vote for the BDP in large numbers in the upcoming 2024 national general elections. The party is said to have managed to implement its manifesto of policies and programs that seeks to uplift the livelihood of Botswana, cemented by the recent achievement of changes in the diamond mining agreement between Botswana and DBS, resulting in the country realizing a great benefit which has never happened in the history of diamond mining.
It's more 15 billion US dollars kawaga, ya go 100 billion US dollars kawaga. Hagona ya ka ne re ka tsoletsa re le hatse ka itshelo hanne tumana no e sa hetolwa. Gora gore ya ka re ikaeletse ka vision 2036. Gore ra go dela ha modimo re na itshelo e go godimo re le hatse.
President Masisi also welcomed 934 new members to the party and encouraged them to go and spread the BDP message of unity and compassion.
Party assimilate, iberekela mogolo le ngwana. Party ilibile bokamoso jwa rona. Party ki putha ditšhaba ba boela gae ka gona le ledula
neelano le kutlwisisano ke tsone ya di ka re isang ko pele le go heta ha re gatetseng ko pele teng.
Members of the BDP were implored to be members in good standing through adhering to the values and the regulations of the party for progress and growth. Gilbert Mohorosi, BTV News. Good Hope.
Members of Parliament convened today in a special meeting of Parliament, which was conducted virtually. The meeting was for the first reading of the Constitution Amendment Bill, which was done by the Minister for State President, Mr. Kabo Morwaeng. Following the reading, the bill was passed to Nkuyado Khosi for 30 days of deliberation. Thereafter, Parliament will reconvene for the second reading. The Minister of Entrepreneurship, Mr. Karabo, has urged Mabule residents to submit applications for the recently launched Chema Fund. He further informed residents to do so without any fear or doubt, as the program is meant for all Botswana who wish to establish businesses or expand their existing small businesses. Mr. Gare said this when visiting Mabule recently to brief the residents about the Chema program.
Minister Gare says most of Botswana have developed a tendency of not taking advantage of initiatives geared up towards improving their livelihoods with fear of taking risks. Mr. Gare further explained to the residents that the program has put in place simple terms and conditions for accessing the funds to assist new establishments and those who want to expand their small businesses.
re be re bona le gore re dira le gore le tshwaragana le tsamaisana le seemo sa rena mo Botswana re bone yalo gore business e simolotse hela e le motho a simolela ka mora ga jarata kana ka ha backyard mme go mpeko batho bao ke batho ba e leng gore e ba go godimo thata ba simoletse mo di garage tsa mantlo a bona go mpeko ke di components le gore di anamela ha se ka bophara tumela rena go gore lenano le tla dira ka mogontseng jalo.
The residents were given a chance to ask some questions that relate to them and their possible qualification for the Chema funds.
O itse re ha ke utlwa ka Chema ke utlwa maikutlo a me bile a wela gore ba ba ke tle go nkinona mo seretseng se ke le mo go sone tla bathong lo re le ke gore lo re la tlhelele mo go utlwala lo ska ya re kwa bi ke tswala be ke ya mela 500 ke a go motsako lo re tiisetse le bogonyang
ke itumeletse lenaneo la Chema ka ebile ga lena age go ra gore le rona basadi ba go lo re tla Chema ke le bogetsela gore gate re duele mo diposong yaanong ha ile gore o totobaditse gore re duele mo posong poso e re neela rasiti re ka leboga
ha wa apply la o itse gore sengwe sone wa go se bona gongwe re ka gapana hela ha ile gore o dira saluni mme mo teng re bona gore batla go reka le mahura a dikoko mo teng ya ne be re ipotsa re amanang le saluni ke gongwe re ka gapana gone go hela o mmela maikelo ke gore hela o atlegile go lea ha o tsena go rona e be re nna hatse re bona gore a wa batlang ngone a mme ga o ikimetse kana ga wa itlhaetsa.
Minister Gare, accompanied by the fund stakeholders, informed Botswana that their intention is to travel across the country, explaining to all about the initiative to ensure that all citizens get a chance to benefit from the fund. Gesego Fedze Magwinja, BTV News, Mabule.
The Minister of Defense and Security, Mr. Karso Musi, has officially appointed Mr. Lethata Manne as the new Deputy Commissioner, Corporate Services for Botswana Prison Service. Mr. Manne has 19 years of experience in the Botswana Prisons Service.
Vacant in the Atlaha to replace Re Mokento, Me Humpieno, Renale, Senior Assistant Commissioner Manne, who is now taking over as the third Deputy Commissioner, Botswana Prison Service. So we are gathered here to come and congratulate him in his new post. His new ceremonial badges to prove that he is now a Deputy Commissioner.
And we are happy that he has acquitted himself quite well. And we still hope and expect that he will continue to be as dutiful as he has been. He will continue to be the productive officer that we have come to know him to be. So, as you did witness, the bestowal of the rank by the Honorable Minister put the matter beyond doubt. It confirms, it's a seal, if you like, that he is indeed a Deputy Commissioner of Prisons following his appointment to the position by the Permanent Secretary to the President.
It's continuity. And I'm happy because it's an office that deals with issues affecting staff, issues of welfare, issues of training and development, recruitment, human resource, generally human resource issues. So I'm ready, and I know I cannot achieve alone because I have quite a number of directorates that I'll be supervising. And I know those are the people who will be doing the job. Mine is just to guide, to give direction of the department.
The mission of taking Parliament to the people through BOTSWANA Speaks is said to be progressing well. This was said by Mr. Silas Sihularo from BOTSWANA Speaks during a visit to Chadibe in Shashe West in their journey to educate constituents about the digital program. BOTSWANA Speaks is set with the sole mandate of bringing voters and their members of Parliament closer through digital means. Faith Ditete reports.
as the goal is for the nation to be equipped with digital knowledge in achieving a knowledge-based economy. This arrangement is said to be the right step in the right direction.
Lenaneo ke la maranyane, dithaeletsano tsa maranyane, mme tota kgang e tona e le gone go leka.
This is a digital-based platform meant to bring closer voters and members of parliament in their direct areas.
Le mapalamente a mangwe. Lenaneo le la rona ba gaetsho le dirisa di cell phone, di computera, le di tablets.
This program requires the use of cell phones, computers and tablets, as well as internet connection.
Le thoka gore wa bo gona le internet ba ite ba re data go ngwe ba re di bundle gore le bereke.
Voters welcome this initiative, saying it will bring them closer to their members of parliament, regardless of their geographical gaps.
Lenaneo is a welcome development ra la amogela la gore thohahetsa how we interact le ma parliament a rona, la gore ha platform ya go bona gore le rona we are part and parcel of dipuisano tse di dirisiwang go parlamenteng. I think
this program will enhance the interaction between us and our members of parliament without geographical restrictions.
Regardless of the geographical gap between parlamenteng.
Even though programs like this are set with good intentions, it is said that some people use them in a bad way. Therefore, voters are urged to refrain from cyberbullying for success of these programs.
Maranyane a thoka go dirisiwa ka kelello ka re ha gongwe bangwe ba dirisa busula ka sekgwa cyber crime or computer related crimes. It
is important that we utilize this digital communication for good development and refrain from cybercrime. Botswana are encouraged to register for Botswana Speaks in numbers. The ongoing connection of smart boards internet across the country will as well facilitate the reach and use of platforms like this one for Botswana. Faith Ditete, BTV News, Chadi Bay.
The coordinator of the inaugural Hika Langwanyana Cultural Festival in Moshopa, Mr. Kifenze Masimolole, says preparations are at an advanced stage for the cultural extravaganza to showcase Moshopa's scenic dam. The event is expected to be held on the 20th of April this year. The objective of this cultural festival is to revive culture and unpack tourism activities by using attractive scenery such as the Moshopa Dam. Emmanuel Rapua.
The objective of this cultural festival is to revive culture, to unpack tourism activities by using attractive scenery such as Moshopa Dam. Preparations here are at an advanced stage to cater for a series of activities that will be exciting to many, as there will be more for leisure treats and cultural exchanges.
There will be a lot of activities going on: fishing, boating, hiking. We're going to have aerial displays, parachuting. There's going to be a music festival, with local artists, DJs, and I'm talking about crowd pullers, not just but because it's a free event, it's open to the public. We encourage any and everybody to attend. Come with your family. It's not just for Banana only, even the elderly. Come and learn about the arts and the culture, because we've got artists that will be showcasing. Bahosi will be here as well.
Cultural festival. Me gone tlebe gona le ditlhapi gone ya. Ngwao e botlhokwa mo Motswaneng mongwe le mongwe ka setso sa ga bone. Me dingwao tsa rona ga di tshwana halela di harologana le halala. Ya no re tlebe re di kopanya re dira se ga rona ga se khatla gona le simbukushu le seyei le sesaro.
The business community is also expected to seize this rare opportunity and make money for themselves.
mongwe le mongwe whether o kgwebo potlana o hagare o kgwebo ye tona, we are ready for you. Ebile re na le mahelo a eleng gore o ka dirisa go ta go rekisa go dira madi ka nako e. Ha madi a shota ke tsela gore chema e teng o bone gore ra go bata stoko ka tsela ye ntseng jang. We are going to do that. We will help you gore o bone space gone ka kwano.
This is not just purely a Moshopa activity or event. I think it will help to, one, put the Southern District on the spotlight, because we don't really have events of this magnitude, and also blending in with the natural environment.
What is even gratifying is an assurance that this cultural festival will now be an annual event held at this very area, and this yet present a viable advantage for many to be proactive and tap on to existing worthwhile services and businesses to complement the annual event. Emmanuel Rapua, BTV News, Moshopa.
Small-scale horticultural farmers along the Shashe River bank have appealed to government to recognize and grant them land rights. Briefing the Minister of Agriculture in a Khotla meeting in Borolong. Borolong Riverside Farmers Association Chairman Mr. Letlogonolo Saile said shortage of land is a major hindrance to their efforts of transforming from backyard gardens and improving their livelihoods. Abigail Madorobo with more.
Small-scale horticultural farmers are the most hard hit in this low rainfall and drought season, since they are not entitled to the government subsidy enjoyed by informal sector businesses. Mr. Saile stated that the other problem they are facing is the illegal sand mining in Shashe River, which makes the river to no longer hold enough water for irrigation.
Kopana di chefi di soswane ding ga di teko formal sector hela di tale go informal yana bone bana le di subsidy loreng ga ba go reka ba hokeletswa thata phokoletso rona ga rena yano ke kopo e lorla e kopa.
Informal horticultural farmers were challenged to familiarize themselves with the impact accelerator subsidy, and were also told that the government recognized the value of the informal sector in the economy, hence the introduction of Chema Chema Fund.
Tulaganyo e re ntshitseng ya lenaneo la impact accelerator subsidy la IAS le leng gore le ntsha dithuso ka tlhwatlhwa phokoletso gore o hiwa mo gongwe le grant mo gongwe o ithekela ke lenaneo le leng gore le bulegile gore lona ga lo kwadise dikgwebo tsa lona lo ka kgona go bona dithuso.
Though farmers appreciated the meeting, they also raised some concerns.
Me tona ne ke re ke go tsibosega ka kgantsone tsa di-garden tse senang ditlankana gore bothata bo botona ke gore land board ha e sa tlhole ba ya sepehela 100 meters away from garden. Me hela ne re itela ka lebaka la gore wa applyele one manane wa mantlano wa bua tona gore re ka bona dithuso tsone tsa temo le tlotlo le tsone tsa Chema Chema. Se botlhokwa thata hela ha o tsena go di officing ba la ka khanya stlankana
go pa rone tona ne le gore kwano go emiswe mothaba go thelele ka gore le bona ba hiwang ga ba sele ditelo tsa teng morago ba ya pa go ithela ba tshwara toko go tase seretse yanong ne re kopa gore o re thuse mo go tseo.
Farmers were advised to be organized by keeping records of their produce and also to develop a cropping plan so that the market can be sustainable to them. Abigail Madorobo, BTV News, Burolong.
Gaborone High Court Judge Itumeleng Segopolo has ruled that the court will, on the 22nd April 2024, hear an urgent application by Samuel Sololwane's attorney Obonyi Jonas. Sololwane's bail application is the second filing before the High Court, following a dismissal by another High Court Judge, Barnabas Nyamazabo, in February this year, citing that the accused is facing a serious offense of raping a minor. In other news, teachers in Lehututu Junior Secondary School have been applauded for changing the school's image by achieving the best academic results in the whole Kalahari region for the 2023 JC results. For the past years, Lehututu JSS was known for unsatisfactory academic results. However, in the past examinations, they made history by scoring 28.2%, up from 16.2%. Neo Mudungwa.
Lehututu school head Ms. Pori shared that they reached out to all stakeholders to help improve the school's performance, and that brought positive results as they managed to form groups of parents and teachers to shape the better future for the students.
Our plea was just to humbly request them to be part of the school community, humbly requesting them to give us support with regard to our academic performance. And they did not let us down.
Re committee re ikaeletse gore re ska rata go robala. Batsadi ba gaetsho nna ba supa gore ba teng kwa diplotong bana ba rona ba tsile go tswala. Mme ha ba tswala ka 19 jana ba tswala 2 weeks. Mme ha ba tswala 2 weeks batsadi ba itemile gore diploto ra go di nosetsa.
Teachers were incited not to lose hope along the way.
You know, when you are labeled as coming from Tenyanate, the belief is that nothing good can actually come from you. Nothing. And for you teachers to break that stigma and for us to be standing here and celebrating the good performance, that really needs to be appreciated. We thank you.
These teachers were given certificates as a token of appreciation. Neo Mudungwa, BTV News, Lehututu.
Puruhudu and Inalaholo communities have been advised to preserve and protect their culture and monetize these through tourism. This was said by Member of Parliament for Kalahari North, Ms. Talita Monnakgotla, when addressing a Khotla meeting in the two villages. Ms. Monnakgotla says the cultural village that will be built in Puruhudu will showcase their identity, thus making residents of Kalahari feel a sense of belonging, since they will be able to understand, respect and learn about their roots. Nao Mudungwa.
Ms. Monnakgotla says the cultural village that will be built in Puruhudu will create identity, and thus residents of Kalahari will now feel a sense of belonging, since they will get to understand, respect and learn about their roots.
CKGR ha ke le tsore bajana la ha batla ga ba tsamaile ntlhaeng mohela jaka le bale jaka tla batla go bona yone cultural village ha o gona go simologala teng a re ke a go bona diphologolo ka ke be le gore ke tla ka
le ra tshwara workshop ene re biditse boemedi go tswa mo metseng yotlhe le ba rona ba bogabudi di ba TAC le ra go kopana go kana.
Residents also expressed their views concerning their villages.
Ha re bua ka ngwao cultural village re bua ka tsone go dirisa tsa tlholego go itshetsa ke itse di kitso tsa rona tsotlhe di na le di project ha re bua ya mme ano di project tseo botsadi a re eng go di tsholela go bone ba sida ba di sekaseke re simole go jamana.
On other issues, Ms. Monnakgotla also briefed this gathering that airstrip will be maintained as it has been budgeted for in this financial year. Neo Mudungwa, BTV News, Inalekolo and Puduhudu villages.
The church is recognized as one of the drivers of the National Vision 2036 aspirations of building a united, peaceful and compassionate nation. The Assistant Minister of Local Government, also Member of Parliament for Lerala Maunatlala, Mr. Setlhabelo Mudukanele, cited the statement as the motivation behind the gesture of donating building material to the Ntlu ya Modimo Apostolic Church in Khagodi. Karabo Mulusi.
The Ntlu ya Modimo Apostolic Church service on Sunday was marked as a special day in which the congregation wore bright smiles, giving thanks to the Lord as they received donations of building material and money to augment their efforts in the construction of a church hall in the headquarters of the church.
Kereke haere 2 million high, ke 600 square meters, ke 20 by 30 meters. Estimation ya rona re libile sengwe le sengwe go se dira ya gore cost around 1.3 million. Make madi a tabentse re tsweletse re kopa dithuso re isa difantse mo kerekeng ka dikgaolo tsa rona. Re na le branch di le 6, re na le headquarters ya le go mo Khagodi. Yala mo dibukeng go taithela diparatsana re tsama go bo 600 700.
Le bogile thata tona o re abetse seabe sa dimente di kana 50 tota keletso ke gore re emeletse e re ha re mmitsa gape a ithele re na le se se dire ra go chema ja ka tautena bua re to go chema mo chemo o re sa itse gore o to re emisa kwa kae mme keletso ke gore re go ketsa ha tona a dirileng teng re emise kereke ya rona.
Notwithstanding the financial position of the church as a non-profit making organization, it has a traceable history of contributing towards human and economic development in the country.
Kana ga re bua ka compassionate nation, re tshwanetse gore rona re le boeteledipele re bone gore ne le rona a maruri re gata hela gone ha tautona a tshwalang a bua le batswana teng go bona gore re thusa jang a ke mo dikerekeng a ke go ka mme gape ke supa gore tswane dikereke boa maruri ke gore thokgamo ya le hatsele ra supa re le boeteledipele e a getswe mo godimo ga tumelo e bile le hatsele ke le hatsela tumelo re tshwantse re rotloetse
kereke kana ya giwa ke batho ba le sopo sengwe bana le moa wa modimo mme hela ke re mo go e ga e salanka e thaiwa ga ke ise ke bone kubetsano a re rotloetse nthata banana go tshelela mo kerekeng.
In developing this place, the Ntlu ya Modimo Apostolic Church, established in 2009, demonstrated its commitment to the cause, strengthening relations with the government, which will enhance its contribution towards realization of the National Vision 2036. Karabo Mulusi, BTV News, Khagodi.
It is time for sports with Ntabogang Sebetlela. Ntebo.
Hello, Khomozo.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm well.
It has been a minute.
Yeah, you are speaking the language of youngsters. It's been a minute.
It has. Thank you very much, Khomozo. Now, Botswana Tonight Sports News follows with me, Ntabogang Sebetlela. The Jungle Queens Netball Club, with the support of Botswana Netball Association, yesterday held a send-off ceremony for 3 national team players who have been invited to participate in Singapore Super League for a period of a month through Netball Super League International Player Program. Katlaho Khakwele.
Former Botswana Netball Association President Malebogo Raditlading Kgakile says she is proud that the trio benefited from the NSL International Player Program and encouraged them to behave well and make Botswana proud in Singapore.
And I did all I could through all the connections that I thought I have, and I'm definitely sure that we managed. By the 3 of you going out to represent Botswana, and also to represent yourself, And we have made connections as BOTSWANA to invite others who might have interest in you.
For their part, the players said they are thankful for the opportunity and promise to learn as much as they can so that they can come and share the skills and experience with other players in the local league.
Early invitation it's an evident exactly or batan tell la when I go but Kilabala police or commissioner and release and Tarzama when I go.
Go Singapore, there are rules and regulations and they need to be followed. So Fatima, as a police officer, I don't have to say much. And there are rules and regulations. You cannot do this until I say this as is. And I'm hoping that you represent us well.
The trio left for Singapore to go and participate in the Super League for a period of a month, and they are expected back home on the 13th of May. Katlaho Kakole, BTV Sport, Gaborone.
Still in netball news, the Botswana Netball Association held its AGM over the weekend, during which a motion of no confidence was passed on the President, Vice President, Projects and Events, PRO and Sport Development Officer. A new committee was voted in to replace the outgoing officers. Onkemetsi Mpudi was elected the new Botswana President, with Bakwadi Ntwane as the incoming Vice President Events. Stanley Mudideni replaced Democreste as the Public Relations Officer, while Flora Kidibonyi is the new Sports Development Officer. And now lastly, township rollers have raised their prospect of lifting Women's Division 2 League title after a 2-0 win over Vikomets yesterday. The win saw Popa ladies tighten the grip at the top of the Gaborone Regional Football Women's Division 2 log standings with 32 points. Komzos Fako with the details.
The Blues, who haven't lost a single game this season, took charge of the early exchanges as their striker Rose Mudumo hit the target in the opening 5 minutes of the game after a great run by Gatarez Makhatwani. Tataone Tatuen's ladies continue to trouble Ofina Chinyepe's goals frequently but failed to capitalize on Vikomets' mistakes at the back. Just 2 minutes before recess, Rollers found another opening to increase their lead, but Gatarez Makhatwani wasted the opportunity. In the second half, Rollers continued to trouble Coach Victor Rezan's ladies, and it was no surprise as Rose Mudumo found herself in the score sheet once again to give Popa a 2-0 lead. Though they did not have as many chances, Vikomets captain Kebaneule Sutle saw her strike hit the post in the 15th minute of the game. This proved to be the last clear-cut chance by either side as the game ended 2-0 in favor of Township Rollers.
For 3 points, in terms of aggression, in terms of speed. But they are build up our Nayala at the end of the game. 3 points is fine. Pressure as a lager small alone since game 1. We kill Mera. The organization or a plan. Kazakere, Bale, Bonaba adapter to any pressure or Rocopan alone and Mera. Quite to me, this or at the end of the day, Rashi was a Sabata.
Because Kahano Hadira, I think, is that the game make about Tobaseo. So, ke trainer the young girls, Baba Nyana Bailon or Habata Hotana Mataham Mesaba, Honor Batsoch. Because by Torba Tonzora house that you are available or Kodirahala. But me, Kisia Mehalaka with the rights and Katin Kamakala, Lucy and Horeke, sitting with the little Salang, Ketzakan.
In other games played this weekend, Police 11 humiliated FC Legend 14-0, while Royal down Girona 1-0. Komzo Sefako, BTV Sport, Gaborone.
From Botswana Tonight Sports Desk, that was all we had for you this evening until we meet again tomorrow, same time. Now back to Komozo to give us the backheads again.
Thank you so much. I'm interested in the backstory, the netball AGM, and no emotion of no confidence. Was that an elective AGM? Or was that a special AGM?
I think it was a special, probably premeditated by current, I don't know, current events, but we'll see as it unfolds further into the week.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Let's meet again tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
That was Ntabohan Sebetlela giving us the latest in sports. Let's take a final look at stories leading the way this evening. Members of the Botswana Democratic Party urged to trust and vote for the BDP. Mabule residents urged to apply for the recently launched Chema Fund. And in sports, 3 local netball players invited to participate in the Singapore Super League through Netball Super League International Player Program. That's all that we had for you in our news bulletin this evening. BTV News, Ikanya Rona, #BW Mindset Change. Up next is the weather update.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's weather focus brought to you by Elita. Let's take a look at the rainfall amount recorded this morning. Samani Primary School 51 millimeters, West Hana High Primary School 46 millimeters, Jodi Metrical Station 23 millimeters, Susum Primary School 22 millimeters, Relekato Primary School 17 millimeters, Matsakham Primary School 16 millimeters, Solokolela Primary School 14 millimeters. Ramapatla Primary School 13 millimeters, Sakhele Junior Secondary School 12 millimeters, Tsaua Life Camp 11 millimeters, Tamara Police and Makopom Border 10 millimeters each. Pitsani BDF Camp and Mogodisani Police recorded 8 millimeters each, Mogodisani Kotla 6 millimeters, Gaborone Game Reserve and Lihututu Primary School 4 millimeters each. Sunny Metrical Station also recorded 4 millimeters. New Tkare Primary School 3 millimeters. East Hana High Primary School and Elizabeth Primary School 1 millimeters each. Looking at the current satellite image, clouds are visible over most parts of the country. Tomorrow, expecting cloudy conditions with possibility of scattered thundershowers over Khansi, southern, southeast, Katling, and Kwenin district. Also expecting partly cloudy conditions with possibility of isolated thundershowers. Fresh to strong winds are expected over most parts of the country tomorrow. Therefore, the public is advised to take necessary precautions. In the morning, we're expecting warm temperatures over Khansi, Ngamile, Chobe, and northern central between 16 and 19 degrees Celsius. Also expecting mild temperatures ranging between 14 and 15 degrees Celsius. In the afternoon, expecting mild temperatures over Kalahari, southern, southeast, Katling, and Kwena ranging between 23 and 25 degrees Celsius. Also expecting warm temperatures between 27 and 30 degrees Celsius. Now the forecast for Wednesday and Thursday was southern, southeast, Katling, and Kwena. We're expecting isolated thundershowers on Wednesday or on Thursday. We're expecting partly cloudy conditions with cold temperatures in the afternoon on Wednesday over southern district, while on Thursday we're expecting mild temperatures. Southeast, Katling, and Kwena, we're expecting mild temperatures on both Wednesday and Thursday afternoons. Khansi and Kharadi district, we're expecting isolated thundershowers on Wednesday or on Thursday. We're expecting partly cloudy conditions with mild temperatures in the afternoon over Kalahari district, while on Thursday we're expecting warm temperatures. Over Khansi district, we're expecting warm temperatures on both Wednesday and Thursday afternoons. Chobe and Ngamile district, we're expecting partly cloudy conditions on both Wednesday and Thursday with warm temperatures in the afternoons. Central and Northeast, we're expecting partly cloudy conditions on both Wednesday and Thursday over Northeast and Northern Central, while over Southern Central, we're expecting isolated thundershowers on Wednesday, while on Thursday, we're expecting partly cloudy conditions with warm temperatures in the afternoons. That's the weather forecast. Good night.